Once again, I'm back, Mr. Fade, with Attack of the Beats. Another episode, and here we are. This is IllMuzik.com, also IllMusicRadio.com, and this is another episode of Attack of the Beats, and we're about to kick it off. I've got 5 beats this week. Actually, wait, do I have... No, I have 6. 6 beats this week. I just cannot count for some reason. I think it's all the drugs I've been doing. Yeah, so we got 6 beats, and it's a good lineup. And, it feels kind of weird because I think it's been over a week or so, or maybe even 2 weeks since the last episode. It's just been, I don't know, it's just been so busy. I don't know, it's just, the days just go by so fast, it seems, so today I was like, yo, I gotta do this episode, I gotta do this shit. I got 6 beats sitting here waiting to be reviewed, I gotta do this. So, here we are. So, as I just said, we got 6 beats, and we're gonna go in alphabetical order. I'm gonna kick it off with D. Christian with Medieval. Let's check it out.
3 minutes to the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished.
Alright, I'm back. You just heard Mr. D. Christian with Medieval. Now, on that beat, see what I like about this is that it's actually something I would probably do. Actually, it's something I would do, yeah, because this is the type of beat that I like, man. It's the type of shit that I would pull off. Some nice drums, nice and thick. The thick kick, the bass just overriding everything. Gotta have some bass, man. But no, I like this beat a lot because, like I said, it's something I'm very familiar with. Sounds like something I'd be doing. And but what I liked was that, actually what kind of surprised me was the fact that you start off with the guitar, a nice little guitar, it's nice and smooth and everything like that, but it sounded kind of hype. So actually I thought it was going to be some hype drums coming in. That's what I expected, but instead it was the slow, laid-back drums. So I was like, I don't know. But then as it kept going, I was like, it's actually really fucking smooth. I really like this. The low end was a little heavy, a little loud. I could hear a bit of hiss, maybe from the sample of the kick. I don't know, something like that. But no, it was good, and I have no complaints really. It was a nice loop. You got the strings in there. I did expect maybe about a minute in. What was it, after maybe like 16 bars or something like that? Maybe after 8 bars, but it was like to have some other strings come in, like some higher strings to come in, or maybe if you had like some kind of break where you had some more talking, because I like that sample at the beginning with Al Pacino or whatever. Maybe if you had another part of that, as a little breakdown or something like that. So I was expecting that. So it'd be nice to hear it like that. If you could do that. But other than that, I like it. It's a nice loop, and the fact that it's a loop makes me think that, hey, this is perfect for some kind of MC. So really dope beat, really feeling it, like it a lot. And a couple little changes could be made, but that's about it. Overall, really dope. Good job. So I'll get right to the next one right away. This one, I don't know how the fuck to pronounce this shit. First we got, it's from Element 43 Music. I don't know if there's something else, some other way I'm supposed to pronounce that. I have no clue. And the song, the beat, it's Pangea, Pangea? I don't know. Whatever. Here's your beat. Let's check it out. Yeah. So I don't really talk like that unless I'm on the radio. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Anyway, so that was Element 4-3 Music with blah, 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 blah. So with this beat, it's funny because when it first came in, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, this is some kind of like drive-by beat, right? Right away I'm thinking of some urban movie, like some urban shoot 'em up movie. I mean, remember back in the 90s, it was like there's just tons of fucking urban hip hop movies coming out. It's like every month, every week there was like some new shit coming out. It was all these rappers, just shooting off guns and all these movies and stuff. All the hood movies, I should say. Yeah, hood movies. It was just funny, It's like, anyway, this beat reminded me of that right away. It's just like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh shit, about to be a drive-by up in here. Yeah. All right, so anyway, I like that. What I like about this one is that the low end is good. It's really good. The hi-hat was a little too loud for my liking. It's good because it's nice and fast and everything like that, but it's just I think it was just a little too loud. That's about it. The snare's good, but I've heard a lot of snares like that. A lot of beats with snares are like that. And what I mean by that is that, a lot of those snares, a lot of those beats that have that kind of snare, it's like, it's good, but it's kind of like a lazy snare. It's like there's no life to it. So I would either add another layer, like another snare on top, layer it, or just do something with it, like maybe put some reverb or something. I don't know. Just to spice it up a bit, compress it a bit or something. Something like that. Other than that, what I really like though is the fact that this beat is like, I could tell right away that you're making an effort to really build it up. I could tell right away. It just keeps going and going. It's like I'm waiting for the next part to come in because I know it's just going to keep going, right? It's like the whole thing just keeps moving along, and that's what I like about this beat. So, other than the hat and the snare, everything else, good job, dope shit. I like it. I like it like that. All right. Now this one coming up. I don't know what's up with you guys, man, with these fucking names and song names. I don't know. This is FR Marcal. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know if this is shaking or skating or it's called skacking. Skaking. I don't know if that's just misspelled or something. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, okay, so FR Marcal was skacking. Let's check it out. All right, I'm back. Now, you just heard, or I just heard, we just heard FR Marcal was skacking. I still don't know what the fuck that means. But anyway, yeah, so, it's weird because this beat, it's just good. Like, I really like it. But, there's always a but, really. But no, it's just, with the horns and everything like that, the drums, I mean, everything just mixed very well and all that stuff. The vocal snippet there, like, it's a little repetitive, especially as the beat goes on. Like, it starts to get a little repetitive, but I think that, like, the whole thing is good. It's just, it would just be perfect as like a hook, because after about 8 bars, I was expecting you to take out the I thought for sure you'd take out the horns and the vocals and just have like a lo-fi, right? Just bring in like the bass and the drums kind of thing. But hold on, shit, there's somebody at the door here. Hold on. I don't know. Thought somebody was at the door. I don't know. They can have to wait, man. I'm doing a radio show right here. But anyway, as I was saying, I was expecting you to take out the horns, the vocals, and just leave the drums and the bass kind of thing, because then it would be open for like an MC or whatever, you know. Because the part the whole beat that you have, I mean, it's great. It's just I would have used it just like on a hook. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So it's dope. I just wouldn't have used it as the whole thing, because it gets a little repetitive with the same horns and the same vocals, you know what I mean? So I would have taken that part out after maybe 8 bars or so. Just open it up and do it like that. But other than that, the whole thing's really good. It's mixed well. Good job. So before we get to the next beat, I just need to mention that on IllMuzik, you know, every day we get a lot of signups to the forums, and that's great. But man, some of these guys, I don't know. I mean, maybe some of you are listening. I don't know, but some of you guys, it's like, don't be so obvious. I mean, there's so many people that come on, they just post like their first post, and all it is they're promoting their website. You know, I mean, don't be so obvious, man. I mean, if you want to promote your website, it's fine or whatever, but just follow the rules, man. Just put in your signature, put it, in the promo spot, whatever, something like that. But But don't just like post and then leave like one post and that's it. Yo, check out my site. Here's my beats. Check it out. See it. Bye. And then like, nobody's gonna reply to that because it's like you have to be part of the community, man. You got to get in there. Post. Talk about shit, not just about yourself. Anyway, I had to let that out. And let everybody know that it's bad. It's no good. All right, so next beat up is Ill DeVille with Illicit. What's all the ill stuff? Ill DeVille with Illicit. Let's check it out. All right. So that was Ill DeVille with Illicit. Now, first of all, you're lucky that I'm a nice guy because you're using the word ill. And ill, come on, man. You want IllMuzik? No, just kidding. You can use it, but hey, just don't use IllMuzik. I'll kick the shit out of you. But yeah. So anyway, so Ill DeVille, that was Illicit, and this beat is dope. That's all I gotta say, man. And I'm sitting here, and I'm like, there's nothing. I mean, this is nothing to complain about, really. I mean, maybe have, I mean, I guess, yeah, probably have like some kind of breakdown, like a little change up, like maybe about 3/4 in. Just have like a part where you just have the music, take the drums out, for a couple bars, and then bring it back in. Something like that, like a little break. Because, I did get a little repetitive. It's the same thing over and over. But that's about it. I mean, other than that, it's mixed very well. The drums are on point. The bass, actually the bass I really liked a lot because it's like it just keeps coming back around. I'm nodding my head and I'm just feeling it, man. I'm just really feeling that beat. It's a dope shit, man. I love it. Good job. So next up, that was a quick one. So next up, we got Lee Beats with Call Mama. You better call your mama. Let's check it out.
Call mama now, baby.
Okay. Yeah, alright. So, that was Lee Beats with Call Mama. Now, first of all, I like the title. It's good because you're warning everybody else. You better call your mama, come and pick you up, and bring you home, take your toys, and get out of here. There's about to be trouble up in here. Big trouble. With my harmonica. It's an interesting beat, you know, because, I mean, when the hell do you hear a harmonica in hip-hop, right? I mean, once in a while. Kind of like bagpipes, right? I mean, once in a while, I don't know. Maybe somebody will be brave enough to use it, but this is good because the beginning, you hear a little intro with the harmonica. It's like, okay, where's this going? But then, you use just a bit of the harmonica throughout the beat and all that stuff. It was perfect. It was perfectly done. It was just good. And the mix was on point. The drums were very good. And the way you just built up the track, man, I have no complaints. Just a dope beat. That's it. I don't know, man. Soon I won't have to do this show anymore. Just guys are just like doing beats are just good. You know, I mean, I don't really have much to say. Soon I'll just be like, yo, Attack of the Beats. I'm Mr. Fade. Yo, check out these beats and peace. Peace out. You know, I don't know. I mean, do you guys not want me to do the show at all or what? I don't know. So, yeah, so it's a good beat. 2 beats in a row, man. They're just straight up, just dope. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who I'm going to pick yet. I haven't decided yet. I got to go over them after again, you know. I always do that. Like, I review the beats, you know, like, because I don't listen to the beats beforehand, right? I just listen to them for the first time, and that's it. And then I review them, and that's all. It's at the end where I'll just go over them, you know, one more time just to really make a decision. But, you know, a lot of times it just comes down to, you know, my personal preference, and that's about it. So, like I said in the beginning, I think it was like the first episode or whatever, I was like, if you don't win, doesn't mean the beat's garbage. No. It just means I just didn't like that beat that week. That's it. That's all it is. And it's not like the beat this competition or battle that or something like that. I mean, that's different because, you know, you got other beat makers too that are, you know, voting on your beat, and, you know, they're looking for specific things, you know, to see if you have specific things, you know, and if it's just dope overall or whatever. But for me, I'm just trying to give you some reviews, and then, you know, I just pick whatever. You know, I just pick whatever's good, whatever I like. That's about it. So yeah, anyway, wow, it's already 5 beats. So here we are with the last beat. Actually, this is uploaded a couple weeks ago, but I wasn't able to fit it into the show because I had too many beats there. But this is the last one from UV Ultraviolet with Days of My Life. Let's check it out. All right. So that was the last beat by UV Ultraviolet, Days of My Life. Now, with this one, I got a soft spot for piano. So, actually, if you want to score some brownie points with me, just upload a beat that has piano in it, because I'll be like, piano? Is that piano? Did I hear piano? Because, piano is just dope, man. I mean, it's just smooth, it's hard, it's whatever, man. It's just whatever you want it to be. So, but yeah, I like this beat because of the piano, first of all. And it's just a smooth joint. The only thing I would say really is the sub bass, because I know with sub bass, like, I have that problem sometimes. I mean, I think we all do. Is just that, sometimes you make a beat and it's just dope, then you want to add some bass, and you're like, well, what do I add? The safest bet really for hip hop is just add some kind of sub bass. But sometimes it's just hard to just really mix it in, because it's just, the way the beat is, it's, if you put some sub bass, it'll be a little too muddy or whatever. So that's why, sometimes, like, do you use the bass at all or what, because, I mean, you can use acoustic bass or something like that, but it's kind of hard to fit that in sometimes. So with sub bass, like in this case, it was a little too low on the sub bass. So if you're going to keep the sub bass, I would go a little higher on it, because it was a little too low. Almost inaudible or whatever, but yeah, I would keep the sub bass, but just a little higher, or actually, you know what, maybe just take the bass out altogether and just have like an 808 kick, which it'll resonate anyway. The bass will resonate throughout on the kick, but just have like the 808 kick on the first kick of every bar, every other bar, or something like that. That way it's just, it fills out the bass area, just not all the way throughout or whatever, which actually it'd be pretty good, because the way you're using the sub bass right now, it's not like it's just constant bass all the way through. You're just using it a couple notes every bar, so try the 808, see how that sounds. Other than that, I like the beat, no complaints, man. Good job. All right, so that's it for this week. Actually, it's pretty quick. So this was Attack of the Beats. I'm Mr. Fade. Don't forget, if you haven't uploaded a beat yet, or even if you have, go to IllMuzik.com. IllMuzik.com. And it's stupid for me to say it, because obviously you're on there right now listening to this show. But you could also go to IllMusicRadio.com and listen to it over there too. Whatever your preference is, doesn't really matter. But yeah, so go to IllMuzik and you'll see battles at the top of the menu. Then go to Attack of the Beats and upload your beat, and that's it. It's gotta be 2 minutes. Some guys, like I can't remember which beat it was this week. It was only 59 seconds long. It's like, I understand. You just want to throw your beat up there, or whatever. But come on, you got 2 minutes to play with. Just make a beat, man. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and throw it up there. 2 minutes. And the reason why I do 2 minutes is because 2 minutes is enough time for you to get your point across. You know what I mean? So that's why, same thing with the Beat This competition, it's 2 minutes. So 2 minutes is plenty of time for you to, make something nice and get your point across and whatever. And that's it. So yeah, anyway. So just go there, upload your beat, and that's about it. So with that being said, the winner, or my personal preference for this week, is, drum roll please, Ill DeVille with Illicit. Let's check it out.